Yep, no problem. Hello again. My name is Caleb Klepner, and I am with MK Elections, the election administrators chosen to oversee the resident vote at Jacob Riis houses. Since our preliminary count on Friday, April 4th, we have received 27 envelopes that were postmarked by April 4th, 2025, the last day of voting. Today, I'm going to open. So today I'm opening the 27 envelopes that we have received. I have already slit the envelopes on the letter opener behind me, and I'm in the process of opening. And as long as we can overcome our technical issues on audio, we will proceed. I'm going to trust the tech people to let. So I'm hearing the replay of my own audio with a bit of a delay, and I will proceed unless you tell me not to. Okay. All right. So I am removing secret ballot envelopes from the outside envelopes. And if a voter chose not to use the secret ballot envelope, we put their ballot face down to protect their voter secrecy. For those watching, this is an important part of the process because these outside envelopes have voter information on them. The secret ballot envelopes are completely anonymous. So once we physically separate the secret ballot envelope from the outer envelope, we have no way of knowing whose ballot is whose. But if a person chooses not to use the secret ballot envelope, we can still keep their vote secret. Okay, so I've opened all the outer envelopes, and now I will slit the secret ballot envelopes and remove the rest of the envelopes, the rest of the ballots. Okay, I have removed all of the ballots from the envelopes, and I will now scan them. Got 27 images. So now I will pull those into our auditing software and share my screen so you can watch that process. So now we will audit the 27 ballots we just scanned. That will generate new paper ballot vote totals. We'll add those vote totals to the online votes, and we'll have final overall election results. We instruct voters to fill in the circle completely, but if you make a check, we can see that it's an intended vote, and we count it the way you intended. This voter selected both options, which makes the vote invalid. So that's our review of the 27 ballots. And I will now show on the screen revised vote totals just from the paper ballots. To get election results, we will add the paper ballot totals to the overall totals, including the online votes. And you can see that we've got 438 ballots for paper, 109 for Section 9, 190 for packed. And there are our election results. Today, we conducted the final count of Riis House's resident votes received online, in person, and by mail. This final count follows the preliminary vote count conducted on Friday, April 4th, 2025. The final results of the development vote at Jacob Riis Houses are as follows. We recorded votes from 1,050 residents at Jacob Riis houses. Of these, 741 were from heads of household at Jacob Riis houses, representing 40% of all heads of households at the development. Accordingly, the minimum head of household participation threshold required by the voting procedures at 20% has been met. Of the 1,050 resident votes recorded, the final votes are as follows. 667 votes to remain in Section 9, 371 votes for PACT. With the final vote results having been determined, MK Elections will prepare and deliver to NYCHA a certification of the results. This certification will be posted on the NYCHA website, as well as at Jacob Riis houses, and also provided to the residents of Jacob Riis houses. This concludes the final count of the Jacob Riis houses resident vote.